The old sailor adage is red sprites don't fight at night. Fireballs, y'all. GFS, hour 384. Madness. Don't pay any attention. Asterisk. Yo, dude and dudette. I don't know why eclipse energy messes me up so bad. And, full moon energy messes me up so bad. And, new moon energy messes me up so bad. But it does. And as soon as the energy isn't messing me up, I'll play you guys a song on my badass new guitar. Emma Watson in Europe, are you listening? You guys are about to get cluster punched by a big Eurocane that is then going to sit and spin on top of you guys as it moves to the east. They still have the same directions in Europe that we do. Okay, so the GFS has been showing no hurricane headed in the Gulf around the 23rd, but it is showing a lot of rain, and this model is still 8 days out, so can't trust it either way. But it looks like no matter what, it's going to bring some heavy rain. And now I have set it on, I think this thing is going to the southwest Texas border. That was my initial reaction in January. I don't know why I changed it. I thought it would get skyhooked, but it hasn't shown any skyhooking lately. So, and then we got another hurricane developing. Another thing that's happened, we had a comet dive into the sun. That's always interesting. Is it just me, or does that seem kind of sexual? I will not think about women. Dakota Smith, Weather Deck, showing us that storms are going boom in Kansas. And these are the same storm systems that were going boom in Colorado. But now they have moved east as well. We got a crazy cool video of luminescent birds feeding on the clouds, though we don't know what date this is and where it comes from. It's just really fascinating. Maybe the aliens are good people. Well, maybe they're not people. Or maybe they're just coming to eat our clouds. Who knows, man? The world is a crazy place. We agree on that, right? Nathan the Nerd doing an absolutely fantastic job. Now, on the map of model runs, we see the red circles now connect, meaning we have the relative area Chantal will be if it happens. With the model data plus red circles, we now have a better forecasted track. Did I already mention fantastic job? Okay, so yeah, I'm putting it over here. I'm definitely guessing south, West Texas, and Mexico needs to be on the watch, though I don't necessarily know where this thing is going. And hey, it may not be anything, man. This may be one of those cases where it totally vanishes like a fart in the wind, and people are like, haha, it was not a hurricane. But you know what? We are in peak hurricane season, and I still don't understand why the models are doing nothing with it. The Gulf is going to be hot. I don't think wind shear is going to be too high. And it doesn't look like the dust has gotten that far. Now, it is dusty off of Africa. Let me show you. All right, I kind of baited and switched, y'all. This is not the dust, but this is a look at the Gulf and below the Gulf. Does that look like it's active and has a chance to get pretty crazy in the near future? Yes, it does. Because one thing that is suspect is that the GFS has dropped off the Pacific type hurricane looking thing and the possible Gulf hurricane around the 23rd, which is questionable at best. Look at those MCSs blowing up over the middle of the Americas. You want your stupid dust? I'll give you stupid dust. See, yeah, it is dusty. But if we mosey on over this way, we'll see that it is not that dusty. Could the dust roll in? Absolutely. But right now, it doesn't look like there's a ton of dust in that area. How much different would the world be if dust and ton rhymed? Anyway, but you can see it's not very dusty, but you got a big dust blow coming in, though it gets torn up by the time it gets here in some capacities. We are checking out precipitable water. It's always weird to me when stuff flows back into Africa. Oh yeah, Florida, you're getting a ton of rain. No matter what, you're getting a ton of rain. Look at how wet it is in the Gulf. Look at how wet it is down by Central America. And if I'd mentioned this already, because I'm kind of punch drunk from the full moon, which is kind of green and beautiful, I can see it out my window now. Look at that. All that rain going straight into Europe. Anyway, the point is, so over the last few days, everybody has agreed that by the end of August, like, the bottleneck is going to break, and it should be a very active late August, September, and October. The 6Z showed heavy, this would be 10 to 20 inches of rain in East Texas. I think there's a chance of this down here. Where the dry spot is, that's where I think it would be going. I want to say again, that is one of the most impressive storms. You get the head, the tail. That's just wow, man. Europe, you need to be watching out. This was a NavGem version of that storm, and that puts a lot more rain down in the Caracas, or whatever those areas are called. Hurricane, no hurricane. Either way, somebody's going to flood. As you can see, it showed purple earlier, and purple. Though I think it's coming down here. I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe we could all just vanish. Am I sexy enough for you? We're looking at Florida's nature coast. Looks like it'll be getting soaked over the next few days. J-Lo, Greg Pastel, and I will give you the rundown on whether it'll impact you. It looks like it's pre-soaking the Crystal River area where I think the October hurricane is coming. While models are not highlighting Genesis potential over the Atlantic's main development region, I'm betting our first Cabo Verde Genesis event taking place in the window of August 20th to the 31st. The following is a strong, convectively coupled Kelvin wave passing Africa. Ooh, look at that chart. And so this is our effing middle of September Northeast USA hurricane bitches. I think this comes from Ben Knoll. Let me double check. Yeah, Ben Knoll. Over the next several weeks, the Atlantic Basin will likely become less hostile to tropical development and more hostile to human beings. Easterly waves are expected to be invigorated by patterns of enhanced convection over Africa. Africa. Why aren't you moving now, dude? I need you to work. There you go. And so if you'll notice, on August, it says August 23rd to the 30th. Why are you stopping there? You're making me look bad, dude. There you go. So notice that's Africa. And so it's got a giant low pressure system. And so this, the week, August 24th to the 31st, this is the thing that I'm saying that will be that storm. Notice how it rolls off. It'll roll off by the 30th. It'll form. And then I think it's going to head right there. Boom. Right around there. Boom. Although if it doesn't do the hitch thing, it would go lower. But anywhere we're looking from Virginia to Boston, Massachusetts. And I'll come out there and sit in the hurricane with Kati if she requests so. Okay. William Churchill goes east, caught periodic eruptions of Popocatépetl volcano southwest of Mexico City. Today is cloud cover. Wow, look at that. Cleared and allowed unobstructed view, largest of which was seen this evening by the dust RGB. Yeah, dude, that is. And remember, this volcano has been active all year, almost every single day. And lately, it has been kicking up the dust and kicking up the everything or whatever volcanoes belch out, which nobody really knows all the time, you know. Remind you people that, why aren't you working? You should work. There you go. Not with sound though. Boom. Click, click, boom. So they put out a warning for Mexico saying, don't go anywhere near it. And it could be causing air conditioning to be very bad. Not air conditioning, but the condition of the air, as a lot of beautifully colored smoke, ash, dust, gases have come out of the volcano today. And remember, with all the gas giants on the same side, we're going to see more and more volcano, earthquake, and crazy storm activity. So yeah, over the next 7 days, Florida, you are in the orange. That is some heavy, heavy rain. But yeah, this is the latest full run of the GFS legacy. And it puts a Category 2 hurricane right on the Texas-Mexico border, which I've been talking about all year. I think like these two are going to be interlinked, so we're going to watch it. But yeah, right now I've changed from thinking that it's going to get skyhooked to going to here. This is still 8 days away. Actually, technically, this is 10 days away. But I would be prepared for, like everybody's basically saying now, even Cranky Weather Guy, whose blog I will leave a link for you, said that pretty much the window for when things will get really interesting is after August 20th. Some of the hurricane places even upped their forecast for peak season. And so everybody is agreeing, though there has been almost no activity for hurricanes in the Atlantic. It's gonna get major. It's gonna get really, really nasty really, really soon. So, on that note, I wanted to thank you guys. I had a bicycle that is great. That is going to help me through hurricane season. I have a badass acoustic guitar that is great. That's going to help me through hurricane season. The only two things I need left are, this is story time. You can leave now if you want. A good luck kiss from one of the most beautiful women in the world. Keep praying to Jesus for that. And I contacted my doctor today because I've been off my concentration medicine. Usually I have to have a video chat with him once every 3 months to make sure everything's okay before I can get my medicine. But that costs $150. And so I sent him a letter. I said, dude, I ain't got the $150. But we got hurricane season coming up in about a week, and it's going to be crazy. And so if you could just send me my prescription to have it filled, that would really help out. And so he did that, which saved me $150. That is great. Thank you to him. But now the medicine, which is Adderall, $86 at the Walgreens. So I'd love to go pick that up. It would mean a lot more edited videos would probably return, and that I will have the laser beam focus I will need over the next month, and I'm going to need it. It's going to get crazy, man. And so if anybody would like to contribute or donate, every dollar helps, and it will definitely be going to me doing what I can to be super focused, hyper focused all hurricane season long. And some people might be like, that shit is bad for your health. Well, technically, 7 years of no taking care of myself and only working has not been good for my health either. And so maybe we'll worry about my health after hurricane season this year, okay? Anywho, all indications are, we got that September hurricane coming up to the East Coast. We got a hurricane coming to Southwest Texas. We still got that October hurricane coming to Crystal River. And then there might be one or two in between. Buckle up, man. All indications are it's going to be a pretty nasty peak hurricane season starting in about a week or so. So everybody be ready. If you're on the coast, have a plan. Prepare. And if I'm telling you at any point that it might be Cat 4 or 5 and we're within a 5-day window, I would get out of there. I wouldn't risk a major hurricane this year because these could be coast carvers. All right. God bless everyone. I love you guys. Everybody stay cool. I will try and shake off this full moon energy. And I'll probably end up thinking about women and my all-female X-Men. They're wonderful. They're so wonderful. Okay. God bless everyone. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out.